for the Cosmico Show.
I'm Clyde.
What?
I can dance too.
Okay, what?
Wait a minute, hold on. I think I'm actually starting to get a hang of this. Yeah, okay. And done. Oh no. Oh well. Oh, hello, son. What are you watching? I sure hope it's something educational, as I spent over $900,000 on that iPad for you. Maybe you'll be learning multiplication or addition or subtraction or division. Well, what are you watching, son? Oh, nothing, my dear father. Just silly little cartoons on the internet. Oh, well, can I see? I'm sorry, son, but I must leave now. Depart from me as I never once knew you. I cannot be associated with this. I'm leaving to get milk permanently. Father, please don't leave me. I need a father figure. Be quiet, child! I am not your father. Animation. Animation is an extremely amazing medium where you can express your art and creativity through the means of drawing. I personally think animation is one of the most important pieces of entertainment because not only is it somewhat recent, only being around for a little over 132 years, but also it's the most portable. Sometime during the pandemic, since everything was closed down, most movies and TV shows and all other forms of entertainment had to be delayed or just stopped entirely. However, animation was the only one that could keep going because animation, like most entertainment media, you do not need to be there in like a smelly work office with like 10,000 other people. So now you can be comfortable in the comfort of your own home. Yay! Yay! See, everybody's happy. Overall, animation is a really important medium. And short attention spans are an increasingly large medium. I hate it. I hate it. It's just too much. What is this retard talking about? Kill yourself. It just gets tiring seeing the same garbage every single time. Every single time you just scroll on that stupid sidebar. It continuously keeps popping up.
I'm better than you.
Wait, hold on, pause. Animation. Go to the channel. What? No, this can't be right. No, wait, hold on.
Every time
and anyway, you just see the same unoriginal garbage slop content over and over and over again, and it starts to get tiring after seeing it.
I am French fries.
Pause that. It's the thing again. It keeps popping up. It's different. I just don't know what. How do I put my finger on it? Ew, this is not what I meant by putting my finger on it, retard. Turn it off. Why? Just how? Why does it keep happening? Stupid Tumblr-esque art style. Every single one of these videos have that one thing in common. That stupid hashtag relatability. Not even really the hashtags, but it's one of those things where you know what they're trying to do without actively saying it. Using the same bloody ass doing the same tactics, doing the same things. Videos about YouTube short animations. Yeah. Yeah, I hate fun. BuzzFeed is a multimedia company. On a side note, I really do have to respect BuzzFeed for doing that. There aren't a lot of places that still do that on the internet. Yeah, what was I talking? Yeah, right. BuzzFeed is a multimedia company. They have everything from news articles, quizzes, tasty food tutorial videos, obviously recipes as well, DIY hacks, and animations. Now this section isn't going to be too long, and that's quite literally the problem with BuzzFeed animations. It's not going to be too long because there isn't much to talk about, and like I said, that's just the problem. All of them follow this stupid strategic formula where they're kind of all based around the same thing. Relatable quirkiness. XD's lol, so random. And Trust me, what I'm about to say may seem a little bit off, but I just want to try to see if you guys can understand. I personally think this is content farming. It follows the same rules of a content farm and it follows the same principles. Sure, it's not necessarily low quality, but the definition of a content farm is using the same idea multiple times, or not at least using the same idea, but having something extremely similar after the other. If you see one video about ice cream, Bowie, Bago, introvert, funny, expect to see that at least 7 more times throughout that week. LOL. So if you aren't already getting at what I'm trying to say here, basically they're all one big channel. There's nothing different between any of them besides minor art mistakes. Well, not mistakes, but minor art differences. The differences I can tell is that, LOL! Yeah, right. The line thickness varies between channels. Basically, 99.9% of the time, these just happen as crazy, wacky adventures that these cartoon characters get themselves into. And guess what? They're relatable and quirky. XD! Like when you drink too much dairy, or your BFFFF is finishing the show without you on Netflix. LOL! I'm telling you, man, this feels exclusive to millennials. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, man, I cannot picture anybody under the age of 37 watching this. But yeah, there's not really a whole bunch of problems with them. But the main reason why they're here in the first place is the fact that they all feel samey. There's no difference between them. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. I don't know about you guys, but they just feel very cringe-coded to me. Like you ever see like some 42-year-old white woman who is a soccer mom trying so hard to relate to the kids sitting on the bench.
Okay, what the Sigma, guys? Skibbity slicers. Don't worry, kids. I brought your Sigma meals.
It just feels really out of touch. For being compared to a soccer mom, your worst nightmare. However, I will give something like The Land of Boz a soft spot, or like give it a break from the slander, I guess. I have a soft spot for it because it kind of reminds me of those old Pop-Tart commercials from like, I want to say 2004 to early 2017. I miss those things. It sucks that they stopped making them. Nope. Take back literally everything I said before. These are the real content farmers. Okay, that was a joke, but still though. Basically, the reason why I called the previous group of shorts animators content farmers, or a bit of content farmers, was because they're not necessarily content farmers per se. I know, a little bit contradicting, but rather, how do I say this? They follow the same rules of a content farm. I'm pretty sure I said this in that segment already. Sure, they're not necessarily low quality. However, they use the same formula over and over again. If they all had the same voice actors and the same animation style, you wouldn't even suspect that they were two entirely different things. Well, the voice actor one is kind of already true, as a majority of the voice actors from one series are kind of already in another one besides that. Literally name any BuzzFeed animation series and at least 3 of the voice actors from one of them would be in the other series, if that makes sense. Okay, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, right, these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna get Nutshell out of the way first. I don't necessarily have a problem with him. I know including him in the segment was kinda useless, but he's just a regular content farmer. But he's not as bad as a certain one I'm gonna talk about. He kinda just reuses the same audio clip multiple times to the point where he literally has compilations of himself doing this. Most of his videos are low quality. And another thing about his videos is that they're constantly changing art style. Now, why is this a problem? It's a problem because it isn't his. Basically, what Nutshell does is he either A, uses fan animations across the internet, which is obviously not true, But like I said, this is not true. But the reason why I mentioned it is because a lot of people who talk about Nutshell always say something like this. And he doesn't credit those original animators. But yeah, this is not true. What he most likely does is commission these animations by individuals looking for hire. And guess what? Unlike the other group of people that I mentioned, this guy actually follows a content farm rules. Whoa! Basically, he's doing a Mr. Beast type move. Basically, the money that he gets from the videos from YouTube are YouTube Shorts. All of his YouTube Shorts are a little under at least 15 seconds. I haven't really seen a lot of them over that 15-second mark. They exist, just not a lot of them. Anywho, basically, he reinvests that money that he gets from each video because he gets a bucket load of money, because he gets a bucket load of views from each individual copy and paste horrible quality shorts. Reinvested to that money to give it to his new animators, because for some reason he can't just stick to one. But anyway, basically, since he gets so much money from these videos, he hires multiple different animators and pays them, and those videos get really popular. So it's just a never-ending loop. He gets popular from a video, and then he reinvests the money that he got from that video to get a new animator. And then when that video gets popular, he gets another animator, and then it just kind of loops from there. Now, unlike the other guys that I mentioned previously that follow some minute small details of a content farmer, these guys are actually content farmers. That is the actual definition of a content farm. Before he started doing these multiple art style changes, he had his own original style and he animated his own original videos. But sometime in either late 2022 or early 2023, he started experimenting with the idea that I just gave earlier. He started switching animators. However, he didn't do this a lot. He would go back and forth with commissioned animators and his own original animation style. However, since people kept noticing it, and surprisingly, after doing just like 8 seconds of research, you can actually see the ones with the different art styles actually got more popular than the ones with his own original work. For some reason, I genuinely don't know why. No, I'm being serious. The ones that he commissioned other people to do for him look objectively just as bad as the ones that he was doing before he started switching animators. And the way on how that loop that I mentioned earlier about him constantly changing animators so he can make more low quality content, well, yeah, another thing about that is the fact that he constantly uses the same audio but just with different art styles. And this goes in more into my more popular equals reusing, basically. He's basically recycling content. And I'm not saying this because, like, the content is, like, just really low quality, even though it is. But I'm not actually joking. He actually is recycling content. These are the same video, but the only difference is that the art style is different. And it's not like he doesn't acknowledge it to try to be slick and cool. No, he actually publicly acknowledges it, and he makes multiple compilations of videos where he does this exact same scenario. I didn't make this on my own, by the way. That was an actual video that he posted on his channel. And this is not the first time he's done this. He has done this multiple times. I'm showing 6 different videos right now, but since he does it so much, it overlaps. And not only that, but I think I said this before, but like I said, I think earlier, I don't know, I have really bad dementia, he steals audio without giving any credit. Now, I will give him the benefit of the doubt, since he's a content farm channel, and since he only goes after the most popular and trending things, and that means that he most likely got the idea to steal this from a different YouTuber. I do admit that it's going to be really hard to credit the original person who made the audio, because it's been tossed around so much, people are actually bound to forget and straight up just don't know where the original audio is from. But I would say it's still a prick move, considering the fact that you're like a YouTuber with like over, I would say like 5 billion subscribers at the time of this video's recording. However, like I said, it's still a prick move because sometimes he doesn't go always after the most popular audios, but rather audios with the most basic and oncoming jokes ever. So sometimes it's not even just how do I say this? Sometimes he's not just going after more popular audios, but rather going after any audio he can find. Sometimes it's justified because it's tossed around so much that you eventually forget it, even though I still think it's a prick move when you have this amount of number of subscribers. And sometimes he just goes after random YouTube shorts and TikTok creators. Rico Animations created his channel on June 21st, 2021, with his first video on that channel being a flipper clip animation called Man vs. Bull. It was obviously an animation test, and it's good. Really, really good. This animation is extremely good, and I love it. Everything about it is absolutely beautiful, from the fluidity of the animation, to the art style, to the way how everything is set up. This animation is absolutely beautiful. As far as all the personal information I can get from Rico, Rico is named Rico, and he is based from Uganda. And with that information in mind, he most likely still lives in Uganda. So you would think with a well-made video like that, so beautiful and well-animated, you would think Rico would get better with his craft and actively improve in his content and make something amazing. This was the video he uploaded right after. Yeah, from being unfunny to an absolute downgrade in animation quality, this was not a good video. But then things only started to get worse from there. I want to say the first modern Rico Animations video was What Language Was This? Uploaded on August 27th, 2021.
Hey, what's up?
Don't do that. You juicing too bad. What? You look like you smell like a terrorist. Don't do that. You look like you smell like squirrel milk or something.
Is that Spanish? What you saying?
Get the fuck.
All right.
The reason why I say this is because it follows the same rules that most modern-day Rico animation shorts follow. The same poorly animated 1 frame per second animation, and overall, overly sexualized. Look at this, you cannot convince me otherwise. Then he started uploading on TikTok, making even more shorter animations. And these are starting to form into the style that we know Rico of today. For some reason, he uploaded all of his shorts on TikTok first, and then made it into a compilation on YouTube. For some reason, he never uploaded shorts on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I still don't understand that. He just uploaded it on TikTok and then made it into a compilation on YouTube. And he kind of did that until November 5th of 2021 when he started making his own original YouTube Shorts animations and a few other shorts on the side. And on an unrelated note, he kind of just stopped uploading on TikTok around that time. I think he's still uploading on TikTok to this day. I'm not going there though to check because TikTok doesn't have as good a moderation as YouTube. So let's just say he makes not the most family-friendly content on there. And on November 9th, 2021, he made his first toilet animation. Why is that important? Let's just say we're going to have to talk a lot about that in a few minutes. Skip some unimportant, stupid stuff, and here we are in modern-day Rico Animations. Modern-day Rico Animations is literally just Nutshell Animations, but 10 times worse. With Nutshell, he's just painfully unfunny, along with some other few minor things. But, everything wrong with Nutshell, just crank that up to 100 when we talk about Rico. Let's talk about the humor of these animations. It's literally just feces and rectum. No, I'm not joking. Literally every Rico Animations video has some way brings in the weird poop fetish. At this point, I don't think he's doing it to be funny. No, I genuinely think it's a fetish at this point. If you look on his channel, he somehow tries to turn the most basics of jokes to, it somehow involves poop. And this is going to contradict something that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But yeah, going back to the humor, sometimes it's not even just poop humor, but sometimes it's just straight up disgusting. Seriously, what is this dude? Ew. Brother, ew. What is that? So as you just saw, Rico Animations humor isn't even gross out humor. Gross out humor that you would see in early 2010s Canadian cartoons. No, it's genuinely disgusting. From a dude shoving up a stick of corn up his ear end. and then farting it out to a guy literally putting his hand up his just to pull out his entire rectum to spray some dude's head, which wasn't even the original intention of the original joke. Oh yeah, did I mention this guy does a nutshell and doesn't credit the audio at all? At least with Nutshell, he does credit the original person who does the audio if they ask him to do it. Most of the time, when I see the audio being used, 99.9% of the time, I see the original guy who made the audio in the comment section asking for credit. And sometimes they do it by putting it in the title or the description. But all those other times when the original creator doesn't ask for credit because they just can't find the video, they don't credit the original audio creators. But at least Nutshell does it occasionally. With Rico, he just straight up steals it. He can somehow turn a funny audio to something that somehow involves poop, feces, rectum, pee, or for example, that little barbershop rectum thing. Well, yeah, here's the original video. The joke is that barbershops spray too much alcohol on your head after they get done with your haircut.
Yeah. Yo, get the top of me. Get the top of me. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. Yo, stop. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, chill. Stop. Chill.
Hold on, boy. Stop drying. Hold on.
Get off me.
Hold on, boy.
Stop. All right, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro.
I'm out. What y'all do, bro? Yo, bro. Chill, bro.
See? Funny joke. Really, really funny. Ha 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 ha. Now let's compare that video to the Rico Animations video.
Yeah. Yo, get the top of me. Get the top of me. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. Yo, stop. Yo, bro. Yo, bro, chill. Stop. Chill.
And this exact same scenario has happened with Rico and the audio that he steals multiple times. And you may think with all of this humor, from the poop humor to the overall immature themes, you would think, well, kids could obviously get really easy access to this, especially considering the fact that there's nothing different from this being another YouTube Kids slop content farm channel to just being some unfunny Ugandan dude. Well, luckily, we have his channel about section that can tell us all the information that we need to know. This channel is not made for kids. We make sus content some of the times. We are not responsible for any kids who watch our content, and so parents should guide their kids accordingly. This has to be some of the biggest self-contradiction I've ever seen. Like, dude, do you even watch your own videos? Now, Rico, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Even though your content is obviously aimed at a younger audience, just disguised as not for that demographic. It's like SML, where they're trying desperately hard to say that the content isn't for kids when they have merchandise like this. But yeah, back on topic. But Rico, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. If you say your content isn't for kids, then it isn't for kids. But you know you're gonna contradict yourself because of the humor that you do.
I said doo-doo.
Literally what the average Rico Animations fan laughs at. But yeah, like I said, there is a whole bunch of things that contradict the fact of saying that your content isn't for kids when you know that's a lie, because you quite literally have hearted comments made by actual children. But sure, it's not. It's not made for kids at all. That's my fault for thinking that. Even though you make pee and poop humor and all sorts of other disgusting things, it's not for kids. Even though, ignoring the fact that, the humor is obviously appealing towards kids, I don't think this is aimed at adults, because you know adults aren't gonna watch this. What is this? And if you still don't believe that Rico Animations is obviously trying to devoid people from saying his content is for kids when it obviously is, look at this. That is Rico Animations on the animation software part of Flip-A-Clip. Flip-A-Clip is an animation software primarily used by a younger audience who are getting into animation. So the fact that Rico is literally right there on the preview images just disproves everything. YouTube kids slop. You love them. I love them. Who doesn't love them? And if it wasn't obvious already enough, there are also content farm animation channels. But instead, they don't steal audio or try to be overly relatable, but instead they make stuff like this.
Help me!